Guten Tag, Chound, hello. It's Doctor with a list looking from the Assault on Endor 2022 Gold League. This video series will take a look at the list that placed top 2 in their pods and will be participating in the upper echelon of the Tabletop Simulator World Championship. We have StoneTwig3. They were in pod 8 with a second place finish with 2 wins and a loss, including a win over the winner of the pod. It was a close pod all around. StoneTwig had 18 points in pod 8, and last place had 14 points. So really close, not a lot of margin for error. Let's take a look at the list here that StoneTwig placed second with. It is a Tuuk list with 3 activations and 6 deployments. So it's not a typical Tuuk list. It's not something you'd find typically. I think you tend to see higher activation lists with Tuuk, trying to get more out of the less relying on double arcing and more relying on just throwing those extra dice around. Let's see here. One of 3 Tuuk lists to make Gold League. One of 8 Separatist lists to make the Gold League. But below average in activations and deployments, as you can tell, at 400 points. One of 13 fleets there with 0-point bid, and with medium squad ball, just less than 60, kind of in the middle pack there with 8 other people. Yeah, this is it's an interesting fleet. Let's take a look at it a little more in depth. We have a Recusant light destroyer with Patriot Fist, obviously. Tuuk is aboard with Tikkes, Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes, and Swivel-Mount Batteries. Next up, we have the Providence Carrier here with Rune Haako, Reactive Gunnery, Take Evasive Action, Flak Guns, External Racks, Point Defense Ion Cannons, DBY Heavy Turbolasers, Invincible Thermal Shields, and then a Hardcell with Hondo, Projection Experts, and Beast of Burden. And then the squad complement is 5 Vultures with Phlac-Arphocc Prototypes. Flac. Alright, so we got... It's an interesting fleet. A lot more squads than I would expect from our Tuuk fleet, but it's a good squad ball. Phlac-Arphocc, hard to kill, painful to kill, that is. And then 5 Vultures to help take advantage of the weakened squads diving in on Phlac-Arphocc. I like Tikkes on Patriot Fist a lot, actually. Tikkes is kind of my go-to. I know a lot of people like Shumai on Patriot Fist. I think she works well with TF because of all the black dice TF throws, but I think Tikkes, when you're throwing 1 to 2 black dice, possibly with reroll, that Concentrate Fire token gives you sustained rerolls rather than burst rerolls, which works better for I think this build. So the Swivel-Mount Batteries, being able to get the black dice on at long range is quite nice. No really red dice fixing, again, beyond Tikkes. So I'm not a huge fan of like the swivel mount with Tuuk. You're throwing 5 red, 2 blue, and a black, which is a lot. That's really good at long range. But that's a lot of red dice, a lot of trust in that red dice, and okay, so your black is a hit. You concentrate fire in another black, that's another hit. Now, do you use a reroll to try to go for Assault Proton Torpedoes with your concentrate fire token from Tikkes, or do you go for fixing one of your plethora of accuracies or blanks with the red? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it works out better than I'd expect, but yeah, I usually, when I build a Patriot Fist with Tuuk, it has linked Turbolaser towers and Tikkes, and that's pretty much it. Or veteran gunners. So a lot of fixing in that regard. The Providence I find really interesting here. We have Rune Haako, Reactive Gunnery, take evasive action. So Rune Haako is probably trying to fuel this take evasive action, so that way Patriot Fist can dial up concentrate fires instead of navigates, and Tikkes can focus on getting tokens. External racks, point defense ion cannons means this thing's a prickly pear at close range, and it's just kind of painful to shoot with Flak Guns and DVYs. So thermal shields means it's going to be hard to take down. Not impossible though, because I mean it still only has you know, the one brace. So yeah, this one really hurts here. I don't entirely understand the salvo aspect of it. Maybe it works out well. This is a fleet that I just don't understand, I guess. Because Tuuk can't add dice to salvo attacks, so you're burning through their shields while they're with the salvo attacks, while you can't get any extra bonus on there. So I don't know. I don't get it, I guess. It works. Oh, I guess I did lie. There is a way to refresh it, and that's Beast of Burden. The Rejection Experts is nice as well. You know, keep this thing alive or keep Patriot Fist alive, whatever needs to be kept alive. Hondo helps out with tokens. Probably get a repair token on this Hardcell here, so you can start doing some work. Yeah. Lastly, yeah, I think that's kind of it about the fleet. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you see like advanced gunnery on this one actually. Maybe actually, yeah, I'd be a little surprised. I don't know what the red would be. Surprise attack, maybe. Yeah, I think it might be surprise attack. And then the yellow is probably asteroid tactics, and then the blue solar corona, maybe. I really like the idea of Patriot Fist of Solar Corona. You can just kind of really swing around with that so much yaw and just get in there and essentially just make the Corona, you know, come in from the sun really well with Patriot Fist. So, yeah, I like that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. See how StoneTwig does. I'll be trying to update the video description with the fleet's performance probably after the tournament concludes in November. So if you're watching after November 2022, check out the video description, see how they did. Thanks for watching this list look-in. For other list look-ins, check out the playlist that should be appearing on your screen. Thank you for watching.